Well, good evening, coasters, and what a stunning day it's been. Stunning day. Day 13 of lockdown, and tomorrow we move into level 3. For the record, it's been 300 days since there was a COVID case in the South Island. 300 days. Now, I've expressed disappointment at the logic of leaving the South Island in level 4 until tomorrow and then dropping it to level 3 simply because we have no COVID-19 cases and haven't had for 300 days. The decision to place New Zealand in level 4 on August the 18th, when an Auckland man tested positive to COVID-19, we fully supported. The decision to drop Wellington out of level 4 to level 3 on the 1st of September, when it has 14 community cases, is inexplicable. When you notice that Wellington and the South Island are being treated the same. But the real problem for me is the continued damage to our South Island economy. You know, it's got to be considered in a balanced economy health response decision for the South Island, and that's simply because it's been 300 days since we've had a case, and you have to compliment people on the safety that they've adhered to make this possible. So let's have a quick look at the history of the outbreak. On August the 18th, all of New Zealand was placed in level 4 after an Auckland man tested positive to COVID-19. As I said, my observation was this was supported by the nation. And the case had been in the country probably 3 or 4 days at least before the 18th. On August the 23rd, the government extended the national lockdown until September the 27th and advised that Auckland would remain in level 4 until the end of August. On the 27th of August, the government advised that Auckland would stay in level 4 and the rest of the country would drop to level 3 on the 1st of September, which is tomorrow. Also the start of the whitebait season, but we'll get to that. The government confirmed that Wellington, which had 14 community cases of COVID-19, dropped from level 4 to level 3 tomorrow. This decision felt inconsistent. Meanwhile, the South Island, with no cases, will drop to level 3 tomorrow, the same as Wellington. Now, level 3 has been well described as level 4 with takeaways. So what are the rules, coasters, for level 3? And I've taken these directly off the COVID-19 website, which you can access yourself. Masks must be worn on public transport and domestic flights. From the 8th of September, if you are over 12 years old, you must keep a record of where you have been when visiting certain places. At level 3, you must legally remain in a bubble unless you're at work or school. You can connect with close family and whānau, and you can support isolated people. You can travel within your local area, and local area is defined as an area near your home. Travel between regions is heavily restricted. Gathering and events can have up to 10 people only, and these include weddings, civil union ceremonies, and funerals. Public venues must close at level 3, and these include libraries, museums, cinemas, food courts, gyms, pools, playgrounds, and markets. You can do low-level or low-risk recreational activities in your local area. in level 3, bars must close. That's bars, B-A-R-S. Businesses that require close physical contact cannot operate. For those that operated click and carry takeaway products or food direct to customers, the customers cannot come inside your premises. So if you click and carry, they've got to stay outside. Customers can come inside your premises if you're a supermarket, a dairy, butcher, fishmonger, greengrocer, petrol station, pharmacy, or a permitted health service business. And legally, it must be contactless. Staff legally are required to remain at least a metre apart if practical. Travel across different alert levels and boundaries is strictly limited, and you may be required to seek additional permission to complete travel. Children and young people should learn from home. There are some exceptions that relate to essential workers. Now, if you want to expand on this or check this information, go to the COVID-19 webpage, where I sourced this information from. Now, COVID-19 is with us. It's not going to go away. We need to learn to live with it. Ramp up the vaccination programs, and it'll make a pathway into the future possible. Having a health-only response in 99% of the South Island, most of which has never experienced COVID at all. I get calls every day from people saying, you know, our town's never had it. And it's been 300 days since the South Island had a case. And the direction we're going is not sustainable. We need an economic, health, community combined response. Otherwise the wheels are going to fall off, especially here in the South Island. My thoughts are with the families that operate business throughout the South Island. As while staff are covered by wage subsidies, you wake up every day to the lease payments, the insurance bill, vehicle repayments, telecom accounts, electricity accounts. Of course, you've got to deal with your financiers. And like me, you look at the facts and you wonder how government came to the conclusion to keep the South Island out of level 2. It's an unusual decision, and it's creating considerable uncertainty. We're advised that government will re-look at the level 3 lockdowns again on the 7th of September. The uncertainty continues for us. There's no information being provided on what circumstances will result at that point in the levels being dropped to 2. There's no certainty at all. And if you look at the history of the decision making of this government, my suspicion is you'll get to that point and it'll still be days away. Uncertainty from leadership creates tension in the community, and we're seeing more and more of it. I've got to say, quite frankly, I don't like it. Now, tomorrow the whitebait season kicks off. And a lot of calls today asking, can you drive your vehicle with your net, your bucket, your spotties, and your lunch to the river? That matter's been raised with police who are looking into it. I've been unable to get an answer. I do know that a horse and a carriage can be operated under level 3. And I'm not saying that as a joke, I'm telling you that as a fact. Now, most of the people that I know that live on the coast are several kilometres away from a river. There are some who live on the river, but very few in proportion to the total number of people. Some people have been whitebaiting our rivers for 50, 60 years. How are they going to get down from their house to the river, carrying their net, their spotties, the bucket, their lunch? And a bigger question, if the bait run, how on earth are they going to get home? As soon as I know clearly what the rules are in relation to whitebaiting, I'll let you know, coasters. Hey, what a beautiful night. I hope this information's been useful for you, and I'll catch you later.